Alright. Okay, guess testing audio 1 2 3 3 2 1. Let me know when you guys can hear me and see me. Let's see here. Make sure that's good. Second screen as well. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Okay, looks good there. Shouts to Streamlabs. Alright, there we go. That's more like it. Mid-air did nothing wrong. Hello, she-her. How you doing? Hello, Marco. What's up? Chat box. It's underneath. There we go. Alright, let me fix that. Hey, there it is. Alright, there you guys are on screen. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Happy anniversary. What up? You guys remember this video, aka our best video, literally of like all freaking time? It's pretty good. Oh hey Ona, what's up? Thank you for becoming a member as well, don't you know? What is ever? This video belongs in the Hall of Fame of YTDD. I mean, not to be biased, I know me and a couple people think it should rank up there with some of the best videos of all time on this damn platform. You know what I'm saying? Right up with there at Family Guy funny moments, you could even say. Indeed, it is one of the videos of all time. Can't believe it's been a whole year. It's been a whole year since a lot of things. I mean, in 2 months' time, give or take, right? It's also going to be the 6th anniversary of YTTD. Remember that? Are we going to have a rewatch of that video too? I mean, of last year's anniversary? Potentially. I mean, let's see how it goes. But yeah, guys. Let me ask you, I guess, real quick. Yeah, this is a cool video. Let's do a big old rewatch party, a celebration too. I can give a little insight, this and that. Won't be going for too long necessarily, but yeah, just thought we'd recheck out one of my favorite videos of all time, one I know you guys like as well. And I mean, man, all I'm saying is this video is one of the most fun ones to do. Also took like one of the least amount of times to do. I made this video alongside my good Palio, the G-Rig, also known as King Charles, in like a week. We got this video done so fast because basically when we started, we could not stop. Like, you know, we're thinking of a video to do essentially, right? And just like, we could do something. I mean, I don't know, just had a bunch of ideas in the think tank. And then I started explaining this idea of Midori did nothing wrong, where just like a fake, you know, pseudo-intellectual video essay on one of the worst, horrible, most pieces of shit of all time. Which, my other inspiration for this was also, there's a Breaking Bad video analysis on like why Walter White did nothing wrong, right? And I thought that was the funniest thing of all time, and it was all fully tongue-in-cheek. That also later on, like, you did not know entirely that it was BS until like a good quarter of the way in, and like just the progressive stupidness of it was just absolutely funny. And I don't know, one of the funniest things to me too, folks, is when you're like explaining something absolutely ridiculous, but in the most like intellectual-esque kind of like timbre in your voice, where it's like, the Care Bears caused communism, and it's like something like that, right? It's just ridiculous, which is fantastic. Watching this the other day, right on, yo. That one dude died via Orange. Orange, you're glad you did what now? What, Ed Sheeran? Ed Sheeran. But yeah, that's pretty fancy, folks. We'll go on and explain the rest of this as we go, but like, yeah, legitimately though, as soon as I started pitching the idea, per se, and just making ideas of like, oh, you know, Midori, he holds the door. Midori was just being a little silly guy or whatever. We're just like, this is the video we gotta do. And yeah, so shoutouts to myself, the G-Rig, and all the other fancy people who may have taken a part in this video. So, yeah, folks, without further ado, happy 1 year on this stupid video. Shall we give it a go? And let's just enjoy. And yeah, I'll give my essentially DVD commentary and behind the scenes-ness wherever we shall. So let's get right to it, folks. Thanks for coming out. Let's have some fun. Oh, I mean, while we're here too, I might as well ask you guys this too. So guys, tomorrow, give or take, Rain Code, a little game's coming out. Master Detective Rain Code or something like that. Do you want to see me play it? Let me know. We might check it out. Just let me know if you guys want to see me play that or not. Because, yeah, that is indeed going to be a game. So yeah, guys, let's go. Remember when it was live with the like the live chat, right? Yeah, no, it was a good time. Like it's good to come back to this video sometimes, and just almost reminisce. But you know, let's go. Your turn to yes, you gotta play. Oh, I guess we gotta play now. Oh, goddamn. Alright, sounds good. I may have it loaded up my Switch already, but we'll see. Let's get KGOKev talk. Who the fuck is that?
That antagonist being the real Sohiori, also known as Midori.
I gotta cosplay this motherfucker. Okay, one of my plans actually too, folks, and maybe I'll do something with it next time I go to, say, like, MC, because I definitely want to go to Britain again, for sure. But, because that's the other thing, too, like, it seems like the more the Yurchendai cosplayers, I mean, I know, for example, Ed, also known, aka News Tips, they're, like, one of the biggest, like, YTD, like, you know, cosplayers in the spectrum. I don't really know a lot of them around in my area, / like, America. Like, I know we got, like, Chell creates and, like, you know, Co. and, like, Canada, and then you got folks in the UK. Sadly, I don't know really anyone of, like, cosplay group who loves Yurchendai in, just, you know, the East Coast New York spectrum. So if anyone happens to know, let me know. Or it happens to be a cosplayer, I mean, guess, let me know. And if you're going to, like, NYCC or Anime NYC or anything like that, do let me know. Because, yeah, I'd be down to cosplay this piece of crap and just, you know, be a sussy baka all around New York and such. But, yeah, you know how it goes. Does anyone even say sussy baka anymore? Damn, we dated this video. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, one of my ideas is, I don't know, we'll dress up as him, we'll, like, do some funny dances, and, spoilers, I'm probably going to be on TikTok soon as well, so, yeah, be on the lookout for that. But, yeah, let's go.
The general consensus of the fandom is that Midori is a horrible person, but ultimately, he is considered a great villain. However, you can't really brand him as a villain.
It's all a matter
Today,
of perspective.
I'll be bringing you folks an in-depth, accurate character analysis on Midori.
Manchester Con is now?
No
No other YTD cosplayers? Damn, sorry. You should get out to, MCM, of course. That's where everyone be at.
Fact, Midori did nothing
wrong. Boom,
Let's
boom,
start
boom.
by getting to know who Midori is.
The song is, well, Lakey inspired, Better Days. I use this, so if any guys, so for these guys who've seen this video, have you seen the Danganronpa one we did as well, which I also enjoy. I do think this video upon rewatch is better than the other one. They both have their own things that they aspire to do and are, you know, funny in their own different ways, but yeah, both of them use Lakey inspired, which are like these chill-ass beats, all copyright free for anyone who's looking to be a content creator, etc. Good stuff. Lakey inspired. It's really funny and also perfectly these video essay type of things.
Is a floor master of the Death Game, a member of the organization Asunaro.
Hey, what's going on, Bossum? What up, yo?
That of a recruiter
Midori is innocent. What's up,
He
GT?
is the premier example to his fellow floor masters with his immaculate suit.
Okay.
He is the premier example to his fellow floor masters.
Yeah. So this edit was made by our friend Kira. In fact, real quick as well, because just to Kira, actually. Is Kira in the chat right now? If not, it's all good. My friend Kira is the one who made this edit of Gashu with titties ever since I played YTD in my playthrough, like, literally years ago. And I keep using it. I don't know, maybe I just like Gashu with tits, man. I mean, just, you know, understandable, right? My friend Kira is also going through a bit of a tough time right now as well. Father had to get, like, surgery, this and that. Got a big ol' GoFundMe. If anyone can donate or share around this thing. I mean, all the all further details, of course, in my Discord and everything like that, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, just everyone can send support. Much appreciated. But, yeah, guys, let's keep going.
Masters with his immaculate suit and scarf and his iconic rat tail hairstyle.
Iconic indeed.
Girls want him. Sheeny Winnies want to be him.
This script is also
Midori
just really good. This script is also just, man, it's just, a lot of things are just so satisfying to say. Like, one of the most quotable things for me and some of my friends is, yeah, what is it? How's it go again? It's like, and now we begin with Shadow Shin. Something along those lines. Like, I find myself quoting this video a lot of times, just randomly, just in normal day-to-day conversation with people. It's just a tight-ass script, man. Also, shouts to this edit, too. And also, one of my favorite things, too, which, if you've seen my other video, too, the Danganronpa one, and also probably just going forward, one of my favorite things is just putting fake quotes with real-life figures, and it's just really funny. Let's see, not a good place to put that. I will put the chat right here. There you go.
But what people always seem
So fucking funny for even no reason. It tingles the neurons in my brain, right?
After a long day at
It's
school,
true.
He performed surgery on Kyutaro and gave him CPR for 4 hours straight.
Canonical.
So Hiyori took Reko on a coffee date to
Reiko Yabusame. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, sure. Let's keep going.
Starbucks when she was depressed by her criminal piece of shit brother.
True.
Speaking of that piece of shit,
This motherfucker don't wear shoes. Lock him up.
Alice Yabusame, Hiyori's
Get them
murderer,
grippities away. I love... man, like, again, this video did not take long at all. So, this is how it goes with me, right? So, I definitely have some form of, like, ADHD, or ADD or whatever, and I have a lot of troubles with executive function. Like, I can't be made to do things I'm, like, not into, essentially. This video, this was literally all I did for like a week because I was just so into the concept and loved, I just knew we had a banger video on our hands, essentially, right? And this right here as well, just, man, some of this creative, like, ways of, like, transitioning, just editing, man, just, we did some good stuff here. Hiyori's murderer. The feet transition, it's pretty crazy, how we're able to, well, we had to time it quite a bit. And, like, it was, I don't know, just, it's not that hard. It's not my first rodeo doing these kind of things. But yeah, just, we didn't have to do this sort of transition. I did it anyway. So what we do.
Kept this menace to society in horny jail.
His feet looks like hands. What is he, a monkey?
For the good of mankind, due to his highly arousing
Eating feet with his feet? Eating, like, what is it? Eating food with his feet? Also,
for the good of mankind, due to his highly...
So this image... I don't remember who this is, but apparently it's just this buff-ass dude I found on... I think I forgot what I typed in. I typed in sexy feet pictures. I probably didn't. It's probably still in my search history. But, like, I typed in, like, yeah, just sexy feet pictures man or something, right? And I found this guy, I don't remember his name, that was like, yeah, we're just gonna have these feet on screen for, like, probably like 60 seconds, enjoy, right? This dude who just apparently made a living off of selling his feet pictures, even, like, not like it's some OnlyFans girl, like, not some basic-ass bitch OnlyFans girl, no, this dude who just had sexy feet pictures, and that man's name is Greg Griggity, so yeah, make sure you sub to him.
Arousing feet pictures. Tastes like your sister. And
a little, thing as well that, well, I guess we're showing this again. Shoutouts to this Starbucks cup that I think Cyber Anzibaka is the one who edited this one. Pretty sure Cyber made the logo, and then, yeah, we plastered on a little Starbucks cup, and it's like, tastes like your sister. Delicioso. If not Cyber, it might have been GT. GT is here, so can feel free to confirm or deny if you did this. Also, Kai Sato Butt Cheeks 2023 one.
And say what you will about Midori, the man asks for consent. Midori is all about consent. He would never do something without both parties.
That's like the crux of his character right there.
What you have heard so far are just a handful of examples of Midori's great qualities. That said, he's still just human.
Little things like this, too, just, he's still just human while doing a rocket punch, or you can't blame him for just being human while he's rotating his head around. But, yeah, we'll see.
Nobody's perfect. Like that one Hannah Montana song. Besides, there are way worse people in Kimigashine than Mr.
Okay, so it was Cyber then. Alright, thanks for the confirmation. Yeah. If anyone wants to know why we have Anzu Kanashi in Denny's...
Do you folks...
Cool, good to know. Also, yeah, it was one of my favorite things to edit too. Just building up a fake silhouette, like, who's that Pokemon? And it's just the completely wrong thing. Like, that's one of my favorite things where it's like... There's a video out for Pokemon where it's like, who's that Pokemon, but like extremely hard challenge, and it's like, they give you a silhouette, and then it's actually something completely different entirely. Just completely messing with you. I love it.
Back in 2016, with all those clown sightings, where people
all these pictures of Ronald McDonald. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Grimace. I don't know if you guys heard as well, there's a little thing of Billy and Mandy, where Billy is like afraid of clowns, like, destroy us all!
Was one of those degenerates.
Looking like Payday the Heist out here.
Clowns are fucking scary.
Mo the Clown, Denny's again.
How dare Anzu do this?
Yeah, fuck you, Anzu.
Yeah. Despite Anzu's public display of
piece of shit,
people in the fandom still absolutely adore her. If people can like a clown like Anzu, why is there this unfair double standard against this great man?
Remember at this point as well, people are starting to be like, wait, he actually has a point. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying the most ridiculous stuff. We're also not even 3 minutes into the video, but it's like, I'm saying all this ridiculous crap, and people are already like being swayed by this propaganda. I mean, truths, not lies whatsoever. Yeah.
If people can forgive Alice, the disgusting fucking filthy murder with his raging libido.
Yeah, that pervert.
Continue to love characters
locked up in horny jail.
Now, Lego my Ego Koro.
Ego Koro.
And some fucko named Joe Tarzan.
Joe Tarzuna.
When they've shown themselves willing to sacrifice everyone else for their own survival.
Exactly. Man, it'd be a shame if someone did a video on Joe, you know what I'm saying?
People should be able
that
to love
evil
Midori,
bastard. Totally not the mastermind.
with all the good that he's done.
This image right here, for those who don't know where this is from, there was a animated trailer where Midori had a voice, like when Chapter 3 Part 1 was coming out. He was voiced, and like it showcased all the sprites of the dummies for the first time. And yeah, he had like animated blinking and I think mouth movements as well. And I freeze framed at the right spot at the right time, and I got this, so enjoy.
Midori truly is a good-hearted and kind man. If you're about to miss an elevator, Midori will always
come hither.
Midori will listen to all of your personal problems like a regular Dr. Phil.
You guys like that edit? I remember Lagos like that edit.
As seen with Rekko or with Gina Bushi.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy. We should do a rewatch party. Man, it's also been a year since Fruity Pinocchio. We should watch that movie, actually.
My man.
It's actually, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, one of the two, was also the 20-year anniversary of The Room. We're not watching that movie, but it's so good. I mean,
just ask Mai. He also donated to this GoFundMe, and so should you.
You should still donate to this GoFundMe if you haven't, goddammit.
People like Anzu, Alice, and that...
I made that donut edit, of course.
Fucko.
I love how aggressive I am with
Joe
that shit.
Tarzan may be horrible people, but Midori believes in second chances. Midori can't forget, but Midori can forgive.
You like that sprite? Made him myself. You seem to like SpongeBob quite a bit, Lemon. Come on, man.
As for his occupation,
About the merchandise yet?
Midori's title of floor master.
How my life was so that trailer came out. We'll probably get something like that again in GT.
Just that, a title. Just because you're a floor
Made
master
that one.
doesn't automatically make you a bad person. Take for example, Tia Safalin.
Yes, indeed.
Some people think she might be bad. I say she's kind of bad though.
Sheesh.
To understand Midori's situation, we must first look at a real-life example. That example being the Stanford prison experiment.
This is also how you make, like, I mean, I'm the kind of person who likes reading up on history and, like, you know, things like this, but for those people who are, like, you know, low attention span, can't really, like, sit down to, you know, read up on it, just make it memey and stupid, and, yeah, you got my full attention, essentially, right?
From August 14th to August...
And yes, this actually happened.
20th, 1971. There was an experiment conducted where some people were given the role of guards.
I guess they made a movie out of it. Okay, so you have Mohawk Alice, him with the, I'm blocking it, but him with the aviators. I think that was I think Greg made that decision. Like, I mean, I like it. I think he's the one who came up with that one. Crab Stash I made on those Crab Stash streams, which I still gotta edit and put up some of the other parts of that stream, because, yeah, we literally Crab Stashed every single character.
Filthy prisoners. This demonstration revealed how people will readily conform to
the stash on that one guy, look at him.
To play, especially if the role...
This one, let's see, so yeah, 11037 with the chain and the bag on his face. Who could this be, folks? I wonder.
Roles are as strongly stereotyped as those of the prison guards.
I'm guessing, yeah,
From
there's a
this
movie or
study,
something.
We can conclude that people will
I do like
conform
Greek
to the
mythology a
roles
lot.
They are given in the environments that they are in. If you
From
act
zero to
shy,
hero, just like
people will
that.
treat you like you're shy.
Little car
If you go
transition, of course,
grocery
as well. We
shopping,
gotta use that more.
You will pay the bill. If you
Biblically accurate Botson, XX3 and Silver both made it in the Boston tournament, if you guys remember the Boston tournament too.
are given power, you will exploit.
How many times you
the power
rewatched
that
this
is
video?
given.
We're watching it again. What's up,
Anyone
Panda?
in his position
Justin the
would
dictator with
follow
Sacha
the
Baron
same
Cohen.
path, or perhaps be even worse. So
You
can't
can't
blame
blame
Midori
Midori.
for just being human.
Exactly.
With great power comes great
Responsibility. That's one of my favorite parts as well. There's a different version as well with this, where we do this zoom and just the whole thing, but we put in the soundtrack from the most underrated band of all time, known as The Secret Lovers. So yeah, you know, basically the credit song from this, where it's just zooming in on Toby, but it's like do 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 do. By the way, if you guys haven't seen Spider-Verse yet, do it. It's good.
Do you really think you would be acting differently in his situation? In fact,
This is where we start gaslighting the audience, and it's really funny.
Midori is the victim here.
Yes.
Working a 9-to-5 job that he hates just to get by.
Yeah.
If anything, he's a good salaryman. Asunaro's death game
Oh, hi, Corn. You're my favorite customer.
is like Fortnite, or any
Thanos
battle
from
royale,
Fortnite.
really. You inevitably will lose. You gotta step on others.
That's from Meet the Characters, if you guys remember that video now, too. And, oh, I have a little story about this, too. Okay, so there was this one time when Nankidai was doing a stream with, I believe, someone from possibly the RPG Atsumaro or some manga friends or something, but he was doing a stream on a Zoom call, okay? He was doing a stream on a Zoom call. And, yeah, they had a couple, like, sketches and stuff. I think it had like Now and a different character, and they had like Boba Tea on her boobs. It was interesting, but basically what happened was myself, Ed, aka Newt Sip, also known as News Tips, and a friend So, essentially crashed that stream. There's also Rojo of I forgot what was it called, the Ashes to Ashes podcast. Another person who helped us out with something or another, but yeah, who had like a little hamster profile, just kind of staring at like the hamster gif that stares at the camera, was also present in that Zoom call, and basically, yeah, us three degenerates crashed it, and like during the thing, like you'd have like our faces in the background. Like I think Ed cosplayed So I forgot what like the person named So did, but yeah, for me, I had this like a loop of Kyutaro getting stepped on with this foot. So you'd just see this in the background sometimes of like they would cut to say like this, or like Nankida I think would be like in front of this, like in the back of like all the people in the Zoom call, and it was really funny.
To get ahead in life, it's nothing personal, kid.
It's nothing personal, kid.
Understands this, so he plays his role.
I don't know if you can find that stream anywhere. Granted, in fact, too, like I'm actually trying to remember where we watched it, but like, yeah, it was ridiculous.
And he plays it well. There are some misconceptions about Midori stemming from misinformation.
Oh, this is when the video gets really stupid.
The Wikia for Kiwi Ga Shine describes Midori as
actually, it's pronounced Kimi Ga Shine.
Right? No one's ever told me that before. Also, when's the final chapter coming out?
Cruel, mischievous, and sadistic man, deriving happiness from teasing and harassing others for his own amusement. Now, I disagree. I wouldn't say that's the case. Midori, he wasn't being sadistic or cruel or anything of the sort. No. Midori was just being a sussy baka.
And that's the end of the video, folks. Well, you know what? Maybe we should actually just take a screenshot of this and I can put it up on like, just, I don't know, all I'm saying is this video has content for days, as the one true Grig can attest. This video, like, I'm actually thinking of putting up a bunch of these, one as shorts, two on the TikTok and more, and yeah, essentially all these different sections, we got content for days. Just there's too many iconic moments from this freaking just this one video alone. Essentially, we've also peaked. Yeah, we're never gonna top this, right? Yeah, maybe we'll see.
Now, what is a
Kimi
sussy
Gay
baka?
Shin? Who's Kimi?
The word sussy comes from sus, which derives from the root
Kimmy
word
Schmidt?
suspicious. In
Sus
this context
suspicious.
meaning, causing one to have the idea or impression.
Remember, at
that
this point is when
something was
basically everyone in the chat's like, "Oh no!" Yeah, and just freaking out.
One is a
Nice.
questionable, dishonest, or dangerous character or condition. As for baka, a baka is a term in Weebanese, which means idiot, fool, and or
Make sure you folks write this down. It's very important. It's gonna be on the test.
Philistine, aka baka.
Baka.
And that's what Midori is. He's a silly man, aka baka.
Akabaka, also known as the person who created Chromatos and Sucker for Love. Check him out, yo.
To bring up some historical examples of sussy bakas
From the days of yore,
First up,
Turn to Die. Oh my god, here we go.
we have the 42nd President of America,
Bill Clinton. Oh damn, oh, did I have sexual relations with Kitaro Burgerberg? Oh yeah.
Bill Clinton, made famous from
He's got nice teeth. I mean, anyone want to rank, like, you know, which presidents have the best teeth? Like, so nice and white, goddamn.
gaming in the Clinton years.
Yeah, he is most known from gaming in the Clinton years. My favorites.
Was considered a sussy baka when he got a blowjob in the Oval Office. And despite the ensuing controversy, he is still regarded to be one of the presidents of all time.
Is that the third time or the fourth time we've had Denny's in this video? Not sure. Denny's, though.
I did not have sexual relations with Kataro Bergerberg.
What about Denny Blaylock?
The assassination of
Okay, I don't know if we can show this part
I did not
too much
have
on
sexual
stream, but
relations with Kataro Bergerberg.
the
I don't know where we found this image, but we're not gonna linger on it.
assassination of Julius Caesar also springs to mind. Caesar's Council of Senators
Is that? Oh wait, is that a? That's not Peter Capaldi, is it? It might be actually.
were all being sussy bakas by arranging the death of Caesar.
That's true.
But by being sussy, they overthrew a horrible tyrant and also gave us the famous last words uttered by Julius Caesar.
It's two. Sussy Brute. Remember, my friend Kanto in particular really liked this part.
So, what have we learned so far?
What have we
Even
learned so
if
far,
people
folks?
think you're suspicious or interpret your actions in a negative way, that doesn't mean you've actually done anything wrong. It's all about context. You've all played Among Us.
And for those who don't know or like join this fan, like here's my question first: when did you folks all first get into the fandom / first play Your Turn to Die? Because if you got into this, say, 2021 or anywhere later, I believe this was removed by then. Actually, so it was removed, I think, yeah, when Chapter 3, Chapter 3B came out, is when all instances of Among Us were removed by VG Person. Because, yeah, Ramaru says it here, Joe says it near the beginning, and then I think, yeah, Sara says it in Chapter 2 when before Gashi shoots himself. Spoilers for Your Turn to Die if you guys don't know what Your Turn to Die is. But, yeah, every instance of Among Us got scrubbed ever since the game itself came out. And VG Persons actually commented on this, too, if you didn't know. Where, yeah, basically, yeah, no, legitimately, because Among Us and silly Among Us jokes and, would basically take away from the tension of the game, they intentionally removed every single instance and changed to say, like, oh, there's someone from Atsunaro in our midst, or blah, 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 etc. So, yeah, Among Us literally changed canon. How does it feel, folks? But if you're a real one, you'll remember, along with, I think it's I Ate a Doner Kebab and Nis Sara. If you're a real one, you'll remember.
Just because you...
Oh, yeah, they also changed some other, like, things, like calling Joe now he's gonna be the flashy guy, and KG saying you're just so darn cute or something. I'm a purist, you know how it goes, but whatever.
You don't understand him. Doesn't
Nisara,
mean he's actually
indeed.
guilty of anything. In fact, the only thing he is guilty of is increasing the purchase and overall popularity of seaweed in Nigeria.
So, for this joke, we literally just basically threw at a dartboard, just give us a random country. Nigeria. Well, there we go.
Things that Midori did, it was all just a bit of lighthearted fun.
And I believe there is there is a site that gives you like a random country too, right? Like, it's not the most usable site, I want to say, as in like you're not gonna use it for many things, but in this instance, hey, it worked.
He just did a little bit of trolling. They were just pranks, bro.
Yeah, I know.
We all take jabs at our friends every now and then.
Like that.
Which, that said, he's actually on pretty good terms with the majority of the cast.
Did they also take away Shin's extra finger? Like, because I remember I saw one of you guys, I think, that I follow on the Twitters, like, I saw someone repost Shin's extra finger, right? Or just that thing with the finger. And I took a look at it, but I didn't necessarily count. I'm guessing, yeah, they changed the sprites, so now they have the fingers. They also, in the Steam release now, too, I mean, other than adding the hot tub stream. Whoa, hot tub stream, what the... adding in the bath scene for the guys, they gave the collars to the girls, because that was a break of canon at that point, where it's like, yeah, no, they should have still had the collars on. They shouldn't have been fully naked and such.
Except Bongo Boy, for example, take a look at this. Look at how happy he is to see his old pal Sara.
He's so happy. Nice smile.
He is saying that Hiyori's antagonistic and confrontational with the cast. No. That's all just hearsay.
You got Malta? Fancy.
One other thing to note for this smear campaign, portraying Midori as an irredeemable...
No longer the author of the journals, indeed. Speaking of those shows and, in relation to Alex Hirsch, I watched Owl House for the first time over in the MCM. Considering watching more of it and or possibly doing a video on it. Would anyone be interested? Let me know.
Can edit a wiki page. It's quite easy.
Also, completely unrelated to anything that's going on right now, how do I change the... Because, what's my color? Good question. What's on brand? Gotta change it all to red, right? Essentially. But, yeah, it's probably something I gotta do on Streamlabs side itself.
For example, people edited
the
Jesus. Candyland wiki a few years back.
This part 2.
Some examples of how this wiki was defiled include...
Okay, so, yeah, if you guys weren't around for this, and I sadly don't have too much, like... I mean, there might be some evidence on other parts of the internet. I didn't really look that hard, I'm not gonna lie. But I remember specifically... So this was like 2018 or so. And there were some people in my Discord server who, like, were basically live recapping it as it was happening. Like, literally, it was fucking stupid. There were all these different instances just of the wiki getting defiled. And, again, I'll show you, I guess, and such. But here we go.
Altering the name of the character Lord Licorice to Lord Homosexual.
What's up? Lord? Oh, Lord. What? Oh, Lord. What happened? What happened, folks? Also, let me see here. Yeah, no, like, legitimately, here's and thankfully, the embedded stuff in Discord allow this to stay the same, or, like, capture the evidence, essentially. But, yeah, here we go. I'm curious why people are saying Lord. Why are people saying Lord? Oh, Lord? What happened? Oh, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and read this out too now that we're here. Okay, so Lord Homosexual, Lord Lickadick, aka the local sugar daddy of Tumblr.com, is the hottest character in the gang. His long nose is in the shape of a dick, which makes it all the more hotter because, oh god, oh fuck. Yes, indeed, right? Oh lord. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker. Happy Pride Month, derp-a-derp. But, yeah, because this is, like, basically all we have recorded. I remember they did something stupid for Grandma Nut, let me tell you, but, yeah, there's that, and then this other thing that's coming up, too. But, yeah, I'm kind of sad that I don't have all the other, like, quote-unquote things of evidence of, like, everything that transpired that happened on the Candyland wiki back in 2018, because, like, literally the entire thing was defiled by random people on the internet, and, yeah, you have Lord Lickadick, which I did remember quite a bit, and then this next thing.
Also known as Lord Lick a Dick, and also adding a
yeah, no, that's right there. Okay.
Also known as Lord Lick a Dick, and
okay, so this also was on the Candyland wiki, even back then. Nagito Komaeda is a student of Hope's Peak Academy, Killing School Trip featuring Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair on the Candyland wiki. So, yeah, again, sadly we were able to get screens of when it actually happened. I mean, maybe they'll defile it again. It'll be like World War II, you know? I don't know. Maybe we'll see, but, yeah, I don't know.
Also adding a page to the wiki.
Kind of lost the time, but hey, maybe if we actually scour the internet more, we'll see more of the Candyland wiki getting defiled. I mean, if anyone wants to go ahead and have a look, we can. Shouts to Grandma Nut as well.
On a character known as Nagito Komaeda.
There he is.
So yeah, the Your Turn to Die Wikia has most likely been compromised by a person with an unfair bias towards Midori. This is just one of multiple examples of baseless, unfounded character assassination.
Baseless accusation. Just call me
One of the
Kurumi
most
Toe
salient
Jam.
subject matters people bring up when discrediting Midori is how he made
All right,
Keiji
down
versus
to
his
specific
past,
characters.
where he was also present, being the one to trick Keiji into killing his idol/inspiration, Mr. Sheeran.
Oh, misty eye.
So, all right, time to start doing some stuff with my pal Mr. Sheeran. First thing is, if you're wondering how we are able to do this so seamlessly, well, one is a little bit of Photoshop to allow, like, you know, give Mr. Sheeran here is a PNG of Ed Sheeran. We gave him the kind of, like, you know, white mist on all these characters in this flashback, like, as you can see Baby KG having here. And it turns out, folks, it's really easy to change up the different assets in YTTD or anything that's an RPG Maker sort of property, because it's literally all PNGs. And some of you guys might know this if you're a modder, for example, obviously, too. Like, for, say, Friday Night Funkin', literally, if it's just a PNG, as long as it's the same name or whatever, just swap it out, you know? It'll work as long as, like, the same dimensions and such. And, yeah, there's, I don't know, with some more effort or whatever, we may have changed up a lot of the game. You know how it goes. It's kind of silly. You know, we can completely bastardize Nankadai's artwork if you really wanted to. But this part here too, where we have Ed Sheeran going, "Oh, Misty Isle," that was courtesy of Pa Kirigiri, also known as Phi Kirigiri, whatchamacallit, the one true Griggs, loving wife, don't you know, who I guess is a huge Ed Sheeran fan, and yeah, just I guess played the beginning little snippet of Ed Sheeran's song here, and then it's like, wait, put it towards the footage. It actually works out quite a bit. So yeah, good shit.
Midori knew that Mr. Sheeran's cameo in Game of Thrones is ultimately what led to the series'
horrific final season. I don't know if any of you guys are a Game of Thrones fan or not, but I'm sure you've probably heard of the unfortunate fall of the series and, of course, the final season. That said, though, House of the Dragon, really good. I don't know if anyone here is a fan of, you know, Game of Thrones or, you know, just Westerosi, just everything like that, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, no, House of Dragon's good. I'm looking forward to Season 2.
So,
in fact, that's actually one of the things I got the chance to catch up on my way back from the UK. They had House of the Dragon that you could watch on the plane along with, like, King Charles Propaganda, and I weighed the two options, and while King Charles Propaganda is very, very appealing, I decided to watch House of the Dragon instead. And, yeah, no, it was really good. Also, here's another thing, of course, too, with flying back from the UK. Because I'm flying against time, I left at 8 p.m., and then it was like a 7-hour flight. I get back to America, it's 10 p.m. after like, yeah, again, a 7-hour flight. Boggles the mind, don't it?
Sheeran had to be taken care of to make sure he doesn't ruin Your Turn to Die's final chapter as well.
I like this edit, of course, too. Nice.
With Midori turning Ed Sheeran into Dead Sheeran.
You guys like that a lot, as well. You guys like me saying Ed Sheeran into Dead Sheeran. That's like, I mean, personally, I don't find it that funny, but everyone thinks it's really funny. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have probably made that joke, but hey, whatever.
You see,
I can't complain. I'm not necessarily complaining or anything.
Action. According to some, Mr. Sheeran's music is
It's just what it's another thing about just the clever script and like the clever wordplay. It's just really satisfying and say, you know, like just, you know, things that rhyme, and also how we also sprinkled in a lot of Ed Sheeran references to Ed Sheeran songs in this little section too.
Some have reported
Just a tight script, man. You should see some of the stuff we left on the cutting room floor. In fact, I'll talk about some things we had to leave on the cutting room floor. There's this one line we were trying to find a way to put into the script, but really couldn't. It was a line, and it was related to two things. One, how we're basically shipping Midori and Reiko together here in this fucking video. And the second thing is how we never touched upon him killing Hinako. And I think the idea would be Hinako's a villain. So, therefore, you must yeet Hinako and then eat some Reiko taco. Which, and we'd have like a little jingle for it too. It would have been funny. Couldn't really fit it in, / we'd already put in so much, I'm like, we can forego it. But maybe we'll put it in at some other point. Who knows?
Midori was...
Hell, maybe... We have another video I actually want to do, and maybe we could actually fit into that one if we really... maybe write that down, remember that.
Not liking Dewey.
Ah, hello, Silver. Australia time, right? What's going on, yo? You remember this video? This video is pretty silly.
Young KG was
Midori did nothing wrong. How do you feel about Ed Sheeran?
Without Midori's influence,
Sex
he would
detective.
not have become the sex detective we all know and simp for. He could have...
Midori did nothing wrong, part 2? I mean, we'll have to see how the rest of this video, rest of the final chapter and everything goes, right? Maybe it'll be why Gina Bushi is actually evil. Herpa.
Inherited Mr. Sheeran's bad habits and become like this loser. But thanks to the real
Someone's
bad
like...
habits and become like this loser.
Someone's like, how dare you talk about Scott the Woz like that?
But thanks to the real Sohiyori, we have Dem Arms. He hit the gym, dyed his hair piss, and became our friendly policeman.
That's right.
The past does not dictate the future. What doesn't break you only makes you stronger. Guns or guns.
Shouts to, so I call this edit Tiny. This is a sprite I've used in other things as well, and it's just, man, this Mr. Olympia out here. Yeah, look at him. Absolute unit.
Midori understood this. So while Keiji may have his tragic anime backstory, he is now a Giga Chad.
Shouts to Sarah down here being like, KG, what the fuck? So this edit was made by Dustbread, don't you know? Who loves people from Grimsby, you see. And yeah, this is the, I believe Dust said, quote unquote, one of the scariest things, most, what is it? The most, yeah, and of course we're going to be pausing on it, right? Yeah, one of the most terrifying things they've ever drawn. So yeah, good shit.
There's also another reason for this.
Imagine if Midori is revealed to be a sympathetic, tragic character in the final chapter, considering what they've done with Gashu and probably are setting up with Miley. Possibly. But then again, you never know. Maybe we always need that, like, the Joker-esque kind of character who's completely irredeemable.
Midori had to do it to him. He
does look like a Titan.
Chad Keiji down a peg. Midori was a heavy Reddit user in his heyday, and he learned a lot from his fellow incels. Keiji needed to be taught a lesson, and as such, Midori is a hero to beta males all across the globe. Case in point, the poster boy
this is a very good section here too, actually.
face of beta males,
Shin Tsukimi.
Shin 0% inches Tsukimi.
I remember you guys really like this part too. Shin 0% inches Tsukimi. The front-facing sprite, of course, too, that went unused in the final game that I edited to make him T-pose, and yeah, used it, of course, for this video.
Views Midori as his
ideal male role model.
He's such an inspiration.
Oh, that right there, and again, this is for all my editors out here / blah blah blah.
Ideal male role model.
This, like, basically like an elevator door, like, opening. I love this. I love this transition. It's not like it takes a little bit of setup to do. There's probably like a really easy way to do it as well, but personally, I love doing this personally right here.
He's such an inspiration.
It looks so fucking clean.
Shin abandons himself.
Editor
and
Kevin
wants
talking,
to
of
be just
course.
like him, discarding his name and taking on the moniker of Sohiyori, Midori's original name.
He is an
wants
inspiration
to
to
be
children
like So,
everywhere.
Because So is so much better.
Get it?
Midori goes out of his way to be there for Shin, spending his valuable time in Shin's crusty gamer cove and or bachelor pad to mod his crusty Discord server.
Damn, I bet it's as crusty as our Discord server. Also, yeah, Chell and Kyozi, two really awesome Canadian cosplayers who double out of Your Turn to Die cosplay, did a really good, like, basically a photo shoot of, like, this scene right here. So definitely check it out, folks.
Even though Shin...
So yeah, apparently they removed this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Right? Author of the Journals Act here. Apparently they changed it. Alright, well, not canonical anymore.
is a six-fingered friendless hobo. Even though Shin is a six-fingered friendless hobo who doesn't shower. Leave a like if you shower.
You guys gonna shower? You guys shower? Y'all stinky? Y'all stinky? Y'all smelly?
Unlike Shin,
I know one person who doesn't shower.
who owns a crack house in Australia.
So the crack house thing. Alrighty. I think they removed this, sadly.
Shower.
And I
Leave a like if
think...
you shower.
Okay.
Unlike Shin, who owns a...
Real quick, let's have a little gander and see if they're all still around. Shin Tsukimi's Crack House, the pet funeral service with 2 reviews, and I believe is in like an Australian lake.
Shower. Unlike Shin, who owns a...
Yes, so Lake McKay. Hang on a second. This is just so fast. Okay, Lake McKay in Australia. All right, so there's like 4. From what I recall, there's like 4 stupid Google Maps, because like it just costs like what, $500 to just put a location on Google Maps. There's Shin Tsukimi's Crack House, Alice's like music shop, the Church of Joe Tazuna, which is just a fucking Walmart, and they think there's a 4th one, or I planned on putting on another one like called like the Church of Botson or some stupid shit. And I mean, if you guys would be down to help me fucking ruin this fandom even more, we could totally put, like, the Church of Botson somewhere, and if I really wanted to, I could put it, like, next to my house or something. Yeah, let me just real quick see if it's still around, the Shinsu... Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, they removed Shintsukimi Crack... There's a lot of crack houses, actually, as well, on Google Maps, which is, I mean, yeah, what a statement, am I right? Yeah, no, there's a lot of crack house. Like, there was one with, like, Scooby-Doo on it. There's a crack house near where, Grig's wife Fi, grew up, so which is kind of funny to think about. And, like, they know exactly that fucking location, which is funny. But, alright, Shintsukimi Crack House. Lake McKay, Australia. Let me like, again, I'm pretty sure this is gone. But, let's see here. In fact... Well, we can look up Google Maps, or we can thankfully... Because, yeah, someone on Reddit actually found it 2 years ago. And we could just, I don't know. We could look up Google Maps ourselves. But, yeah, bottom line, I probably want to... I don't know. If we get the funds, and with a little tenacity, or whatever, yeah, let's put, like, a stupid Botson thing on Google Maps, because we've ruined this fan... We're not done ruining this fandom, is what we're saying. But, yeah, here's one from Reddit that basically just goes down to... So, we have the Church of Joe Tazuna, which I think will probably still be around. And I've seen some familiar names as well in the reviews. We should probably just go look at it, actually, considering. Yeah. What the hell's going on with Reddit here? Reddit's being stupid. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Click to see spoiler. Okay. Hello? Yeah, okay. There we go. So yeah, the Church of Joe Tazuna, as you can see right here. So it's in Florida City, Florida, located at a Walmart Supercenter. Nice. Alice Yabusame's instrument shop. I remember this where it's like, it was kind of on, it was on this street with like all these apartment buildings, give or take, and on the legitimate other side was this prison that looked like a castle. In fact, maybe this will even show it. Where it's like, yeah, no, like, it's a bunch of houses on, like, looking this way, and then you look that way, and it's a prison, but it looks like a European castle. Lancaster, Philadelphia. Or just Pennsylvania. Okay. Well, we'll look up these locations again for sure. Shintsukimi's Crack House, and it's just the picture of the Hatsune Miku, so cool. Alright, so let's look up and double check that all these locations still exist. Except for the Shin one, which I know is gone, but yeah, I kind of want to make the Boston one, I'm not gonna lie. Because that's the kind of person we happen to be. So, let me say right here. It was a posh prison, right on. Nice locale, what the fuck? What do you mean, nice locale? What? Church of Joe Tazuna will open Sunday at 9:30 a.m.? Oh, shit. It's only open on Sunday. Okay. Alright. Nice. 25 reviews. Joe, my beloved, I would die for you. Changed my life. Never clicking again. Helped me overcome my bad habit of clicking my pen. Absolutely changed my life. Changed me for the better. Life-changing experience. Come here every day. Ruby, Mia, amazing. I come here every day. Oops. Oh, hey, Kibo's here. What's up? What was up? What's going on, Kibo? Space Baka. Best place I've ever been. James S. Beautiful. Praise Joe for life. Went there as a Joe hater. Came out a Joe sim. All right, folks. All right. Google Maps. You know, are there different ones? What do you mean you couldn't find the church? It's just a Walmart. Come on. I put it in, like, exact locations now. All right. Again, they might have removed all these now, sadly. So, 33501 S. Dixie. All right. Fuck. 33501 S. Dixie? South Dixie. Okay. South Dixie Highway, Florida City, Florida. Is it still here? Okay. All right. Walmart. Okay, I'm guessing they're gone now. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem to be listed anymore, unfortunately. Stream Deck update available. Oh, why, thank you. Yeah, I don't see it here. Let's see if the Alice one's still around. Alice Yabusame's Instrument Shop. Instruments of Torture? 1021 Grafton Road, Lancaster. All right. 1021 Grafton Road, Lancaster. Okay. So if we look this up, right? Yeah, yep. Cemetery, da-da-da. Can we get like a, whatchamacallit? Wait, no, this doesn't look like the one. This is not the address. What? Did they change it? I think there were two addresses, because, like, no, like, there was a location that, you know, like, where it was literally a prison and, like, it looked like a European castle. Again, we could probably find it for, like, later on or something, but no, this location is completely different from the one that I saw. So, okay. All that said, though, folks, yeah, it looks like all these Google Maps locations are unfortunately gone now, because Google hates fun. What a shame. Grimsby? Oh, I'm sure. Do they shower there? Let's go.
Who owns a crack house in Australia?
Leave a like if you shower.
Midori is
So, yeah.
responsible and does not.
We can't have nice.
hardcore
We can't have nice things. Apparently.
All right.
Oh, here comes one of the best
Let me
lines.
use an example. Let me begin
With Shadow Shin.
Shadow Shin is really condescending at the start. Like, he assumes you're stupid, asking you.
Yeah,
if
no,
you
the Shin
even
one's
know
definitely
what a
gone,
Midori
but the other
vote
two are
is.
sadly gone now, too.
Midori wouldn't do that. Midori wouldn't look
Look at how
down
nice
on
this
you
guy looks.
or assume your intelligence. And perhaps most significantly, my man Midori gave Shin the chance to reunite with his little sister, Kugi Kazuchi.
This is my favorite things, too. Just calling things by the wrong names. Now, let me inquire you folks, too. At what point did you folks, upon watching this video, start to realize or know that it was a parody and not serious? Because that's something from, say, like, the new Danganronpa video in this style that I don't think a lot of people realized. Even up to the end, where it was, like, bullshit, you know what I mean? Which is, like, you know when, like, a joke is, or, like, someone is so sarcastic to the point where apparently it wraps around into people thinking you're serious? Or the kind of thing where, because you say something stupid, but, like, not so glaringly obvious, where you're having, like, you know, those, like, you know, things that they do at, like, what do you call them? At, like, airports, right? Just, like, this is a joke, just sign saying, this is a joke. People will think you're stupid, and they'll, like, you know, start sending you, like, you know, hate because of your, even though you're being facetious. It's kind of funny to think about, isn't it? Where, damn, just, I don't know, nothing goes over my head. I will catch it, right? By the title. I remember pre-discussion for this video, there were some folks in the live chat before the video started where it's like, oh, I do wonder how Kevin's going to, you know, like, you know, et cetera, like, oh, this is going to be an interesting intellectual discussion. Or it's like, yeah, no, it's all bullshit, mate. Nah. Think the title's When You Knew? Yeah.
And thoughtful acts of kindness
Completely
that
innocent.
Midori has ever done, giving these long-lost siblings the ability to see each other again after so many years. It truly is beautiful.
Indeed.
Midori is the epitome of peace.
Epitome of Peace is a reference to, if you guys know Shia LaBeouf, he, in an interview, I don't know if it was for Transformers, but it was for one of the movies he was in, he said, my character is the epitome of something something. And I thought that was really fucking stupid, because he's stupid. And yeah, I of course referenced it in this. So yeah, epitome, bitch. It's, for those uninitiated, it is pronounced epitome, but yeah, epitome. This also was probably BS, but hey, everything on the internet's right.
It is quite literally what the name Hiyori means.
Maybe? I don't know.
Way better than Shin 0%.
This guy said in a video,
I mean,
therefore it must be true.
Who would even want to be Shin? Shin Tsukimi is a weenie. As for his supposed relationship,
little squeak is
with the
fantastic.
instructor Maple, some of you might find Hiyori's treatment of Maple quite macabre.
Macabre, I love that word.
Alright, y'all. Let me start with some facts here. IHOP is evil.
So for those who don't know, because you're like European, I guess, IHOP, International House, I mean, he even explains it here when I talk about it, but yeah, International House of Pancakes, also known as International House of Burgers for a little bit. But yeah, that's actually something I learned as well when I went over to the UK. Yeah, y'all don't have IHOP or Denny's, or no, there's one Denny's somewhere in like probably like one of the backwater places of the United Kingdom. But yeah, it's also actually really funny too, where there are certain stores that are present in America and the UK specifically, right? But they're just called slightly different names for one reason or another. Probably something with copyright. For example, GameStop is just game. One of the stupidest ones is TJ Maxx, which over in the UK is pronounced is TK Maxx. And it's like, well, I mean, like McDonald's is still the same, right? But I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, if you've never had IHOP before or first time hearing about it, it is indeed one of the restaurants of all time.
I repeat, IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, is evil. And Maple herself is needy, obsessive.
Like, if it's international, is it present in, like, where is it present? Like, you know, other than just, you know, the United States. Let me know where, like, you know, if you have an IHOP from where you're at, and if you're not American, so yeah.
And also very sticky. If it ain't gluten-free, it's evil to me.
In America, it's TJ Maxx? Yes, it is. It's called TJ Maxx indeed.
And also very sticky. If it ain't gluten-free, it's evil to me.
So we originally did not have this line in there, but once again, Griggs Wi-Fi, I think, said something along the lines of this, and we threw it in. And yeah, it's another one of those catchphrases that we quote a lot.
Utilizing the scientific term, Maple is what most experts would classify as a clingy bitch. Midori truly did
Delicious
love
pancakes?
her
Yes,
for a
indeed.
time, and he even gave her the ability to love. But Maple
GR
took
eggs, my
things
favorite.
way too far. Midori had to write her a pity love letter.
Boost juice. I'm not sure if so there's probably a Boost juice somewhere in America, and it's probably California, right? From what I know in my area, we don't have Boost juice, but I did see a Boost juice in the Oracle, which is a big old store, or not just store, what am I talking about? Big old mall, superstore thingy in Reading. So we didn't get the chance to try it out, but hey, maybe I'll come to Australia at some point. We'd love to, actually. We got some friends over there.
And despite everything,
Hello, Leghost, also known as one of the people who actually posted a reaction to this video. So, you know, shouts to you, my guy. Hey, Leghost, we just got past the Kana section. I'm sorry, the Kukigazuchi section. I know that was your favorite one, right? So, what up? How you doing? Also, it's like really late. What are you doing still up, my guy?
It's done for her. Even bringing her back from the brink of death, she repays his kindness.
Hungry Jacks,
by trying
really?
to kill him. She wants Midori, quote unquote, inside of her.
One thing too, folks, is as you get older, the perception of time, it just speeds up like mad. Like, when you're young, a year feels like 5 years. And then as you get older, it just keeps speeding up. Because it's like, when you, for example, experience a fireworks show, I mean, we get fireworks show all the time, of course, for 4th of July, of course, in America, right? So, seeing it once, cool. And then by like the 5th or 10th time, it's like, I've seen everything, you know, you're so used to it. Maybe they'll change it up. They'll change the green firework into red fireworks now. Whoa, right? But you've basically seen it all, and just, again, the more you get used to something, the quicker it gets, right? Is essentially what's going on, and yeah, it never stops. Like, that's also why it would be terrible to, like, if you think this is bad now, imagine those, like, anime characters who live to, like, 10,000 years old, right? Would not be good. In fact, actually, I think this was kind of one of the main things in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you know, you know, I guess, but, I don't know, just, Basically, folks, it all goes downhill from here. Good to know, ain't it?
When Midori is a good Christian boy.
It's true! Canonical!
Has
He's from Coxford.
to remain pure and clean, unlike that dirty sex bot Maple. My man can't have any coitus until
Do you think Midori ever tore a scrote?
marriage. And, you know, I respect that. Except with Reiko, though. Also, Non-Kidai stated...
Hey, my man Non-Kidai, what up? Yeah, you have a day off tomorrow, screw up your sleep schedule? I mean, if you're gonna do it, it's over the summer. Why not, yo?
canonically that Midori has gluten intolerance. You can't force the man to have something that's not good for him.
So I think a lot of people actually were wondering if the line of him having gluten intolerance like was actually a canonical thing by Non-Kidai. I mean, I said it in the video, therefore it must be true, right? But no, it was a joke.
It was a toxic relationship. Midori knew he had to escape this sticky situation. He was also way out.
Oh, you should go watch The Room, Lagos. All right, peace out.
Mans can be whatever's you want him to be. He's willing to let you name.
Okay, real quick, because...
Mans can be whatever's you want him to be.
So if you want another thing of proof that I've ruined this fandom, so folks, if you did not know, I mean, I feel like most of you guys would know, obviously, but for those outside, the name Joe Mama Peepee 69 Winky Face came from me. Like, I mean, I have the evidence, obviously, in my damn playthrough and shit, but no, like, I mean, I think it was first just Joe Mama 69 Winky Face, and then the Peepee got added somehow. Whoa, I didn't expect that. Peepee, whoa. Like, you know, whatever, blah, 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 but, yeah, no, the name originated from my playthrough, and I guess someone who was watching that playthrough or whatever, just, I don't know, just things go on and, like, just travel around, and the origin gets a little muddled or whatever. Like, one example is actually, you guys know that joke about, like, the snail that, you know, slowly comes to kill you, right? But, you know, you get, like, a lot of money for it. The origin was Gavin Free from Rooster Teeth, but then I think was made popularized either on Reddit or, like, TikTok, one of the two, and, like, you have all these people who don't know where it's originally from. But I feel like currently in this spectrum, obviously in this fandom especially too, I mean, if it's stupid, it's probably from me, right? So, yeah, you know how it goes.
He's willing to let you name
The PP went in bumhole, Lemonard.
him almost anything. And isn't that what people look for in an ideal partner?
What's your guys' favorite name for Midori? AKA, what did you guys name him, and or what's your favorite name for him? You genuinely never knew that? I mean, feel free to go back to my playthrough. It's there. I mean, I might even have to make a short about the origins of Joe Mama.
A person who is willing to compromise and change things about themselves to satisfy you. He truly is best husband.
That's one way to look at it.
That man gets his hands on lots of women. Just ask my God. Do I wish I would...
Still, I mean, goes without saying, too, the whole what's it called? The Mai Tsurugi hands reveal is probably still one of my favorite twists of all time in this whole game. It was set up perfectly, and something that, like, a lot of people were questioning as well. Like, I remember this one Tumblr post where it's like, you know, caught onto the fact that, yeah, she was not wearing her gloves, and it's so subtle, and you actually have to, like, be keen on details to remember, rather than just be kind of, like, fed it to you, and just like, man, it's good shit.
Was more like
paying attention to details, like rewarding people like that. Yo, shouts to Non-Kidai.
him and or had his
KG-licious
features,
penis.
Especially his rat tail hairstyle. I just want to caress it. Maybe twirl it in between my fingers.
Would you folks ever consider getting a rat tail? Why am I even asking this question?
Stroke it.
Stroke it!
Have you
I love how aggressive he is with this. If you're wondering who this is the real Nizet Laws from Isomnium Files. Really good game.
Beavers had your eyes opened yet? It is asinine.
So Hiyori. So Hiyori is one of the most Seg-Z person in the game YTTD. I simp for So Hiyori. So someone's going to take that out of context as well, but alright. By So Hiyori Husband from 2020.
To not be a fan of Midori. Far be it from me to say. So,
wish I had a rat tail. The Things Your Tendai Fans Say video. Shouts to that
now
one.
here's some personal testimonies from Midori stands from all across the world.
So this is pretty funny too, this whole part. I think, what can I say for this part? I mean, we'll see how it goes, but here we go. Alright, featuring our special guests, also known as, like, real life Midori stands from all across the world.
As someone who
Windex Frost.
also has messed up hair, I love Midori. And that head spinny thing he can do, talk about...
If this is also what the Netherlands actually looks like, yeah, I have to visit this. It's pretty.
Talented. Oh, and more
A lot of
than that,
European
he's
places in
charming.
the, like, I'll just also say this too. European places, like, especially from what I've seen, just from in, like, Reading and all these other places that I was able to go to in the UK, man, y'all got a beautiful, Europe fucking architecture and more, just so fucking beautiful.
I'd probably sign anything he wants me to.
You know, Midori is an inspiration.
The Canadian Aviator. Also in Denny's.
So dedicated, so devoted to his research, and wears a scarf better than anyone in the entire series ever could. That's my guy.
Abby's my guy.
I used to hate
Kanto Kairyu, what's up?
I mean, if you think about all the time that's spent trying
Mr. Policeman?
to catch him, that's just time that we can all spend becoming better criminals ourselves. The guy is just trying to let us all have a chance to live our best criminal lives.
has a point.
And live our truth. Our criminal truth, that is.
All the characters in your...
Who the hell is this? Also, so here's another funny story, right? This background here. This is actually from an IKEA in Reading, aka Reading, UK. And I was able to visit and see this IRL myself too. Like, there's just a random picture that I got sent by the G-Rig and such when they visited IKEA, and we're like, yeah, fuck it, just throw Blaze into this into this gamer girl room essentially. So yeah, shouts to all that.
Return to Die? They're pretty good. But my man Midori though?
Sheesh.
I used
What the hell is
to hate
this?
Midori, but then I realized he did nothing wrong. And that's why I even have a marketable plush version of him.
So, this plushie was, of course, made by my sister, KGOKev, and yeah, we sent it over Weeby's way. And, yeah, she has a Midori plushie and a Shin plushie, both of them. And you can still see Shin, Shin in particular, in the background of some of her streams. So yeah, shouts to Weenie News. I believe that's her name, right?
Isn't he so cute?
Haha, what's good, everybody?
So we got Jimbo right here. First thing I'm going to talk about here is, well, first, shouts to the mustard stain on Jimbo. I'm guessing he probably did multiple takes of this, but yeah. He's also got a Mario Odyssey, like, frame photo back there. Yo, shouts to Yosetto, my guy. But, yeah. Johnny went above and beyond for this. Shoutouts to him. He didn't have to go so hard for this clip. He did, and that's why we love him.
So,
And I think he still posts, like, talks about this and also posts pictures of this here, like, just in general. So, I mean, shall we just let it play out?
Midori is like... Oh, God!
I
Nice.
love Midori.
And then we have the old mask for Botson from... So this was just reused footage from the Your Turn to Die April Fool's video where we reviewed the Sue Wallman novel called Your Turn to Die. You can also see how this room looked at the time versus how it looks currently. Let me see here real quick. How's it look in comparison? It's like about the same. I mean, it's still my fucking room when I'm talking about. Duh. But, yeah, we've rearranged a couple things. I added, I mean, you guys are in kind of the way, but, yeah, I added a bunch of the Pokemon cards over there. Rad Shiba's still in the same thing. All the amiibos are still, it just looks cleaner now. Like, I mean, I've always had trouble with keeping things organized, but, getting better at it, obviously. And, okay, yeah, that's my old crappy green screen. I bought a new one, actually, which is really nice. But, yeah, back then we just hung it on the tracer stand. It's still... like that. Where did I actually put the? Oh, okay. I know where I put the green screen now. But regardless, yeah, we did a lot more cleaning and a lot more organized now. But yeah, still at this time, it's very this and that. The gloves as well, which are like the My Sarugi gloves, which are actually in turn, so like Botson wears gloves, right? And then those gloves are actually My Sarugi's gloves, which came with Sabrina's Ranger cosplay. And yeah, that just fits out for a crappy Botson cosplay. I think I actually saw. You could actually buy a legitimate Botson cosplay on, like, one of those sites where you could buy, like, a Reiko cosplay and everything else on that, and da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if anyone's ever actually legitimately bought one, and it will probably be me. That would be, like, the first one to ever buy one, but yeah, we clearly made this makeshift one. That's the old bag. I have the new bag here, too, and then the thing with this new bag, too, folks, is I've been bringing this bag along, like, everywhere I go, essentially, and for those who don't know... I've been getting this thing signed by, like, lots of different people, including some of you guys. So, the first thing is, we have, for example, this Vinny one, who is a Vinny from, Vinny from Vinesauce, yeah? And then, also have Alex C&D, who is a big Nintendo YouTuber, mostly from, like, New York and such. And then, the rest of these are all people, like, got, like, news tips on here. You got Fi Kirigiri, the G-Rig is in here. just basically I brought this to, for example, the KGO meetup in the UK that we had, and yes, we had a KGO meetup. I gotta still do the damn vlog, right? But yeah, no, like this new bag for bots, and I'm just getting everyone to sign. And you can also see, yeah, no, it's a much better bag than the other bag. It's literally just a Dollar Tree bag. I guess that was just some random freaking garbage bag that we got from something else, but no. Yeah, no, just we've been getting everyone to sign this damn bag, and yeah, it's pretty fancy. Who else can we get to sign this Botson bag? That is indeed the question. Just put it down like that for now. Whoa, alrighty. Nearly there with the video, folks, ain't it? Alrighty. So yeah. Whoop. Stay, you fool.
Thanks
Here
to
we
him,
go.
I didn't have to be in a death game. Also, I'm subscribed to his OnlyFans.
Are you?
Midora the Explorer.
Whoa, 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 where's the
truly
link?
Touched the hearts of many. Look at all the support.
Here's a question for you folks. Would you... Alright, if I made a fake... Fucking OnlyFans, why am I asking this? If I made a fake OnlyFans where it's just pictures of Botson, would you sub? Like, no adult content, nothing, just pictures of, like, the bag or Botson his normal day-to-day. I don't fucking know. Maybe.
Messages from guys, gals, and non-binary pals from all over.
Yo, Nicolas Cage, my guy.
Showcasing how much Midori...
For this, I mean, some of you guys, again, might have been around for this. We did a whole thing, of course, where on the community tab, we just asked people, hey, if you put out something of freaking propaganda, again, blah, 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 like, hey, just, if you say something, some nice things about Midori, it might end up in a video. And, yeah, shouts to everyone who got in. And, you know, said some really nice things about my guy.
He is not only the most important person to all of us, but possibly the most important.
Shouts to Fionn here, literally saying Midori did nothing wrong, which was perfect. Perfect for the video.
Person in Your Turn to Die. Without him, it's possible none could die.
This is one of my favorite images on the internet of all time. That is, of course, Kazutaka Kadaka. Maybe actually, that is Kazutaka Kadaka, also known as the guy who created Danganronpa and the upcoming Rain Code. This image came out, like, I want to say probably 2014 or so. Got posted on, like, Tumblr and a bunch of places, and it was just him at Hooters. You may have, of course, recognized this from the Danganronpa video we put out recently, too. And, yeah, that man, he respects women.
Might have made some other kind of death game, where it's like Your Turn to Die, but less well written.
If you're wondering, of course, too, why Reiko and Alice are both here and alive, this is another unused CG you can find on the wiki, but it's also in the in-game files, I'm pretty sure.
Like
where they're both alive, yep.
The creator of Danganronpa.
As you can tell.
Even Sarah Chidoan here has expressed her appreciation for Midori.
I believe whoever is under this Sarah Chidoan account, too, so I did take a gander in the Reddit Your Turn to Die Discord. Like, I don't often go in there, but I did actually see this specific person saying, oh my god, I can't believe I got in a Kevin video, blah, blah, etc. So that was pretty fancy.
And we all know how trustworthy she is.
Indeed, very trustworthy. Another fancy transition.
Fervor, compassion, girth.
Girth.
Being nothing but cordial with the participants. Mr. Hiyori has never directed...
Oh, it's Sarah Yu right here. Oh, snap. Hell, that's me. Oh, what do you know? Hey, what up, Sarah? Fancy seeing you here.
He tried his best.
How goes not being evil, totally.
People's wishes, like a seaweed-headed Santa Claus. And yet...
Upon reflection, we totally could have turned, like, either Midori into Santa or Santa into Midori. Maybe we'll find another time to do it.
The only thanks he gets for his efforts is people trying to kill him over and over and over again.
So this edit I made years ago, and by years ago, so this would have been probably it was definitely 2020. 2020, it was, yeah, I forgot if we made it for a specific video. It might have been the Theories video. I'm trying to recall when we made this. Like, it was definitely within that time frame, but like, yeah, it's just a video. It's just an image that I had like from years ago, and decided, yeah, we can reuse it for this instance, and yeah, it works.
The most underappreciated
I'll come with you, sweetie.
Of anything ever. It's about time we give this outstanding man the love he deserves.
It's true.
Midori should be president of Earth.
That is Kefka's laugh from FF6, folks.
Midori deserves the world.
All right, now we have the soundtrack of The Secret Lovers. Who are the Secret Lovers? That is a good question, but they have a thing that they do where they just go do 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 do, and while they do that, they also do this little dance that goes do 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 do. It's oddly and very unfortunately very infectious and very catchy.
I'm just turning into a fucking dick.
Midori is your secret lover? Oh, fancy. What's up, Grimsby?
Midori deserves our support.
Why aren't you sleeping? Also,
In Midori, we trust.
I'd vote for him. Would you?
We all stand with Midori.
Oh, here it comes, folks. Here we go. Here we go. You know what we got to do?
Won't you?
I stand with Midori.
I stand with Midori.
I stand.
I stand with
You
Midori.
stand with Midori. Also, I like
This Kanye thing is another Fi add-on as well, which is pretty fancy. You know what you got to get in the fucking you know what y'all got to say in the chat, folks. Come on, where is it? You know what you got to say. Hashtag. I stand with Midori.
I stand with Midori.
I did a lot of this lip syncing as well myself. It's like we're an abridged series creator.
I stand with Midori.
I stand with Midori.
Midori is more fit to run France than I am.
Midori is more fit to run a Great Britain than I am.
Who's this guy?
I stand with Midori.
Man, this video tickles my Boris Johnson. I stand with Midori.
I stand with Midori.
Right on, Sarah.
I stand with Midori. I stand with Midori.
We made this on objection.lol. I think there's something going on with that site currently, but regardless.
Midori can put me in face down position.
Hey yo, Yugi.
Stand with Midori.
Hey, you guys like the horse down here? We should still do that video.
Also subscribe to KGOKev.
Who are
Even
you?
my sister is the biggest Midori fan I know.
So none of that was planned, which is funny. I literally she was playing piano, and I just barged up into her room and just said that fucking line, and that's how she responded, just bonk, and it just came out perfectly, didn't it? Just was perfect. Couldn't have planned it either way.
The best floor master. The best Sohyori.
Your shouts to Stupid Face.
The best character.
I stand with Midori. Get it trending, folks.
And he did nothing
Midori
wrong.
KGOKev 2024. Let's do it.
Watching, everyone. I
Yes.
hope you folks enjoyed my accurate character
Do do
analysis.
do
Thank you to
do
everybody
do.
who
Yo,
submitted
Captain
asking for
Krusty.
the video.
Do
Make
do
sure to
do
follow the
do
influencers
do
who
do
took the time out of their busy
do
schedules
do
to spread the
do.
good word of Midori. Everything they said is true. Cause remember, if you can't trust influencers, well, who can you
Exactly.
trust? And of course,
Speaking
even if you
facts.
still think Midori's bad, you gotta,
Gotta admit.
he's kind of
What
bad
a
though.
perfect ending. What a perfect ending. Is that it? There you go. So, yeah, folks. That was a fun video, wasn't it? Who the fuck are these people? Oh, I wonder. That was pretty fancy, wasn't it? And then you had, like, this Danganronpa one, which... Okay. All I'm saying, folks, this video is criminally underviewed. Only 30k views. Seriously? We gotta get this video out there more. More people need to see our Totally Not Propaganda, you know what I'm saying? Which means, hey, folks, feel free to rewatch it. Send it out to people, man. Share this video around. It deserves way more views. And I'm totally not being biased. No, like, this is definitely one of my favorite videos I've ever done. We did it so fast. That's so much just bullshit in it. It's a good one, man. And, man, we gotta do more like it. Also, I don't know. I mean, all I'll say is last year was really good for us. We may have, like... Honestly, we may have peaked when it comes to YTDD. I mean, I don't know if we can necessarily top this video or the anniversary video, too. I mean, it goes without saying, right? But we'll definitely try. But also, yeah, like, we'll see how it goes. Stand with Midori. Yes, and it really changed your life. Oh, of course. The good word of Midori. Exactly. Edumacated. Exactly. Yuta. FNAF Gregory. I mean, if we want to talk about Yuta, we always do something on Ultra Despair Girls. Or we also not touch Ultra Despair Girls like the plague. That's also pretty good for me. But you know how it goes. But yeah, guys, that's a good video. I mean, hope you guys look forward to anything else we do. And like I said, tomorrow, Rain's Code comes out, right? We might play it, like, it might be last minute. If we'll play it tomorrow or Saturday. If you guys are down, obviously, like, we'll definitely check it out. Just, I mean, if you guys are interested, hope to see you guys at those damn streams. That's for sure. But yeah, guys, that was fun. Let's wrap it on up. Let's get our funky music back. 2, 3, and 4. Alright, guys. Thanks for coming out. happy anniversary, folks, for this awesome video. I hope you guys look forward to everything else we got coming out. I'm trying to play like this thing where I'm trying to do this thing where I upload like, you know, every single day at some point starting this summer, and then also yeah, just a lot of stupid little videos we're doing. So yeah, that streams everything. We're back essentially, folks. It's the summer. We're free. Hope you guys look forward to what we're doing. Join the Discord if you haven't. All that shit. Follow the socials. And yeah, happy anniversary. Midori did nothing wrong. I'll stand with Midori. I'll catch you folks later. Peace out for now. And then we switch back on over and we poop out of existence. So yeah, peace, folks. Have a good rest of your time zone. Bye-bye.